Welcome to a fascinating journey inside the human body, specifically exploring the microbe world, where invisible creatures fight for survival daily. For a very long time, scientists firmly believed that the human stomach was a sterile wasteland where absolutely no life could survive. They thought the environment was too hostile for any living organism to endure. But today, we know that they were completely wrong. We are now entering the stomach, a muscular bag filled with hydrochloric acid, a chemical strong enough to dissolve organic matter instantly. This environment is incredibly harsh, designed by nature to break down food and kill almost any bacteria that dares to enter it. The pH level here ranges from 1.5 to 3.5, which is acidic enough to strip paint off metal. To give you a better idea, this acid is potent enough to dissolve a small iron nail in just a few days. It seems impossible for anything to live here. Yet amidst this chemical chaos, a specialized group of survivors calls this place home. Meet the ultimate challenger of death, a bacterium that defies the rules of biology and thrives where others would surely perish. This is Helicobacter pylori, often called H. pylori, the most famous and notorious resident living inside the human stomach right now. You might be surprised to learn that approximately 50% of the entire global population carries this specific bacteria inside their bodies. Let us imagine a character named Pylori, falling from the safety of the mouth down into the burning pit of the stomach. As he hits the acid, he realizes the immediate danger, screaming as the corrosive liquid threatens to melt his outer shell instantly. But Pylori has a secret weapon, a superpower that allows him to survive where no other ordinary bacteria could possibly stand a chance. He secretes a special enzyme called urease, which neutralizes the acid surrounding him, effectively creating a safe and comfortable personal bubble. Inside this protective bubble, the acidity is neutralized, allowing Pylori to swim freely without being cooked alive by the stomach juices. With his safety shield active, he uses his powerful tail, called flagella, to propel himself towards the thick mucus lining of the stomach. The stomach wall is covered in a thick layer of mucus, which acts as the ultimate safe haven for our bacterial friend. Shaped like a corkscrew, Pylori drills deep into this mucus membrane, anchoring himself securely to avoid being washed away by digestion. Once inside the mucus, he is safe from the acid lake and can finally rest, having found the perfect home to colonize. He is not alone here, as millions of his kind have already established a thriving community within the lining of your stomach. For many people, this relationship remains peaceful for their entire lives, with the bacteria and the host living in a quiet balance. However, this peace is fragile, and if the bacteria decide to rebel, they can damage the protective lining of the stomach wall. When the mucus layer is compromised, the acid burns the stomach tissue, leading to painful ulcers that can cause severe health issues. In some severe cases, this chronic inflammation and damage can even increase the risk of developing stomach cancer over a long period. But let us not panic just yet, as most people carry this bacteria without ever experiencing any symptoms or serious medical complications. The stomach is not just a home for invaders. It also serves as a transit station for some very helpful bacterial friends. Meet lactobacillus, the brave knights often found in yogurt and kimchi, who visit the stomach on their way to the intestines. Pylori watches from his hideout as these beneficial tourists pass by, surviving the acid for a short time due to their resilience. These beneficial bacteria can withstand low pH levels briefly and help inhibit the growth of harmful microbes during their short stay here. We also see streptococcus, visitors that usually fall down from the mouth and throat, adding to the diversity of this ecosystem. Pylori greets these travelers, knowing they are just passing through to reach the small intestine, which is the true bacterial paradise. Life in the stomach is never boring, as the muscular walls constantly contract and churn to mix food with the digestive juices. Suddenly, the calm is broken as a massive piece of food falls from the esophagus like a giant meteorite crashing down. The impact creates turbulent waves of acid, forcing all the bacteria to hold on tight to the slippery walls of the stomach. Pylori anchors himself firmly, using all his strength to stay buried in the mucus, avoiding being swept away into the intestines. The churning creates a phenomenon like acid rain, a constant chemical storm that breaks down the food particles into a liquid mixture. Over time, the solid food is pulverized by the mechanical churning and chemical burns, turning into a semi-fluid mass called chyme. The visiting lactobacillus bacteria hitch a ride on these food particles, preparing to exit the stomach and enter the next stage. The pyloric valve opens briefly, releasing small amounts of the mixture into the small intestine, relieving the pressure inside the stomach. Pylori stays behind, watching the food and tourists leave, for he is the guardian and the ruler of this acidic domain. Life continues here as pylori reproduces, dividing and creating new generations to ensure his colony survives in this harsh environment. The stomach is not just an organ. It is a complex universe, a battlefield, and a home for billions of microscopic entities. Though they are invisible to the naked eye, their impact on our health, digestion, and well-being is absolutely massive and undeniable. After the chaos of digestion subsides, Pylori goes back to work, maintaining his shelter and preparing for the next meal to arrive. Understanding these creatures helps medical science treat stomach diseases better, finding ways to keep the balance between health and illness. When the balance is lost, antibiotics can be used to help, entering this world to reduce the population of rebellious bacteria. But these bacteria are survivors, and they often find ways to hide and persist, proving nature's incredible drive for survival. Our bodies are walking ecosystems, and the stomach is one of the most extreme and fascinating environments found within us. So next time you eat, remember Pylori and his friends, fighting their daily battles inside the acid lake of your stomach. And remember the travelers, like Lactobacillus, who pass through the danger zone to bring health benefits to your digestive system. From the acid lake to the urease shield, we have witnessed the miracle of biology and the complexity of microscopic life. These tiny organisms have evolved alongside us for millions of years, adapting perfectly to live in places we thought were uninhabitable. It is a reminder that life is tenacious, finding a way to flourish even in the most hostile and acidic conditions. As the digestion process finishes, our friend Pylori settles down for a rest, waiting for the next meal to begin the cycle. The microbe world never truly sleeps, but for now, we leave them in peace to continue their essential work inside you. We hope this journey has changed the way you think about your body and the trillions of tiny inhabitants living within. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the acid lake, please consider supporting us so we can explore more organs together. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to never miss an adventure into the microscopic universe. Check out our other videos where we explore the jungle of the small intestine or the vast plains of human skin. Thank you for watching and joining us on this incredible expedition into the hidden depths of the human digestive system today. From the burning acid to the protective mucus, nature has engineered a masterpiece of survival that happens inside you every single day. We appreciate your curiosity and your time, as understanding our own biology is the first step to living a healthier life. Stay curious, stay healthy, and keep exploring the wonders of the natural world that exist right under your own nose. The world of microbes is vast and endless, and we have only just scratched the surface of what is truly out there. Remember that knowledge is power, and knowing about H. pylori gives you the power to take better care of your stomach. Let us know in the comments below. Do you see these bacteria as dangerous enemies, or just misunderstood neighbors living within us? We love reading your thoughts and theories. So please join the conversation and share this video with your friends and family. Make sure the notification bell is turned on so you are the first to know when we release our next episode. Next time, we might be facing an even smaller but more dangerous threat. So you definitely do not want to miss it. But for today, the storm has passed, the acid is calm, and the microbe world is quiet once again inside you. We are leaving the body now, returning to the macroscopic world, bringing back the secrets we have uncovered from the deep. Take a deep breath and appreciate the complex machinery working tirelessly inside you to keep you alive and functioning every moment. Life is a delicate balance of chemistry and biology, a dance that has been performed perfectly for millions of years. This story was brought to you by advanced technology, visualizing the invisible world in ways that were once impossible to imagine. Science has no borders, and neither does the microbe world, which exists inside every single human being on this planet. Thank you for being part of this exploration, and we look forward to seeing you again in our next microscopic adventure. Until then, take care of your body, listen to your gut, and always keep wondering about the world beneath your skin. This has been a production dedicated to the unseen heroes and villains that make us who we are. Goodbye for now. This is Microbe World, signing off. Remember to wash your hands and eat healthy food to keep your inner ecosystem happy. See you in the next video. Stay curious, stay fascinated, and keep exploring the amazing universe of the microbe world. Goodbye, and thank you for watching Microbe World. We will see you very soon in our next exciting biological journey.